Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts on the 35th anniversary of Dragon Quest. Of course, Square-Enix and the Dragon Quest team did a stream, and that's actually even addressing outside of Japan, which is interesting. For the first time they done this, and they revealed 6 games that's gonna plan to be released, some of them worldwide simultaneously, which is surprisingly, and of course there is some are not, and of course there is one game that, well, no surprise, no plan whatsoever, and I'm gonna give my thoughts of the game they announced. So on the presentation they basically talk about how it's been 35 years since Dragon Quest debuted in Japan, and then later on it took a while for international audience to get into it. And yeah, the games itself, they're fun, believe it or not. I play Dragon Quest games. They're probably a bit low par to the Final Fantasy game, but it's not bad. They're actually fun. They're literally fun in my opinion, but of course there's all, the mechanics a bit different, but apple and oranges, so which one you prefer, it's up to you. So with that said, they did announce 6 games. Which console or mobile or PC? Well, they didn't say yet, but they have said that some of this game will be worldwide released simultaneously again for the first time for a Dragon Quest game, and of course there are some that are not. So with that, here are the 6 games I'm going to give my thoughts about. First, they revealed another new mobile game. It's called Dragon Quest Keshikishi, which translate to rub rub or erase, and it's a mobile game, and it's just a puzzle game, and apparently you're an eraser, so the heroes of Dragon Quest are erasers and you're erasing bad guy. That's all really to it. Again, for the casual, and apparently this game is going to be released in 2021 in Japan and sometimes in 2022 internationally. So for this one, really, it's a mobile game, but the point is a puzzle game that has Dragon Quest IP on it. So again, it might, for some people they say, what is this Dragon Quest franchise? I'm more curious now after playing Keshikishi. Let's research it. That's what it is. So again, mobile games, you have to understand, is for the casual, the general consumer who are not very into the franchise. So the next one they showed was Dragon Quest X Online version 6. So of course this game's been out since 2012 for the Wii, I think Wii U, and I could be wrong, could be PC also, but the downside with this game ever is this is online. It's gonna like Final Fantasy 11 or 14. And of course, this game, since 2012, was never released outside of Japan. And again, the reason for it is Dragon Quest may be popular. It's very popular in Japan. I mean, there was a story a long time ago. People got crazy when Dragon Quest XII came up for the PlayStation. People were like, they were crazy about it. So they're popular in Japan, but outside, not so much. And the fear from this one, why this game was never going to come out, is it's going to compete with Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, and not a lot of people probably going to play this game. That costs money, so they had a feeling that, well, it's not really that popular, why should we bring it out? And sadly, in the presentation with version 6, they did state it once again, never, ever will have a plan outside of Japan, ever. So no matter how you beg and you say, don't you want our money? Again, I hate to go here, but I have to use the Chris Cranky conspiracy. Is it really true? Will a lot of people invest their time on an online version of Dragon Quest? You already have Final Fantasy 14. You got 11. World of Warcraft, other online. Phantasy Star Online 2. So, and out of this game, you might have some, but if the player base is not justified to releasing this. They rather just not release it. So it is a bum out that as of right now, in 2021 and 2022, and I have no doubt that they're not going to release this period. Dragon Quest X Online will never come out outside of Japan. However, another announcement that they did is Dragon Quest X Offline. So now officially there is an offline mode, and it's way different than the online counterpart. But the difference is, first of all, it's just a normal Dragon Quest X. So without the online component, it's just a game. You put it in. It's like the other Dragon Quest game. Story, from what I understand, according to the producer, is the same to some extent, because again, online game, they expand. Final Fantasy XIV, a lot of the subgenre, the subtitle, they were expanding stories. This one, maybe via DLC, who knows? But the bottom line is now there is an offline mode, so you don't have to deal with the online, maybe the paid subscription if there is any. And in this one, interesting, they never stated that it's not going to come out outside of Japan. However, they said right now this one's only going to be focused in Japan as of right now. So this one's probably not going to be a worldwide release, but possibly it would be released outside of Japan, maybe 2022 or heck 2023. Who knows about it? But at least now there's an offline mode without dealing with the online haba la booba, costing a lot of money. So it'll be easy because it's just one game. That's it. And then they showed Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake, basically working with the people from Octopath Traveler and Project Triangle Strategy, that style. So they team up with them to do Dragon Quest III. So it's going to be 2D, but the style of Octopath Traveler. And not only that, during the stream, the guy asked Yuji Horii, is it possible to do it with Dragon Quest 1 and 2? The guy was like trying to be coy about it. Of course, it is what it is. But the bottom line is, I think this is great. So you finally have a compromise of 2D and 3D. They probably could have done this also with Secret of Mana remake rather than full 3D, which I'm not complaining. Trial of Mana, I'm not complaining, but you got those nostalgic people with their nostalgic goggles. Like, it has to be 2D. I feel more comfortable playing it like that, whatever. But I think it's a great idea, so they should really do it for more of their games, just saying there. And of course, just want to go back to Dragon Quest X Offline. Good idea for people who don't want to deal with the online component. And then a prequel to Dragon Quest XI called Dragon Quest Treasure, which is it stars at Eric and Mia from, of course, Dragon Quest XI. Unfortunately, I have not gone far yet, so I'm gonna have to find out what's the deal. But of course, apparently this is some sort of like a treasure adventure game. Platform, it's still unknown. As well with the other, if you notice the other game, it's still unknown. So what platform, PC, whatever. They have not said it yet, but they said when the game comes close, that's when they release it. So of course, ending with the presentation, of course, the rumor finally became true. And that is Dragon Quest XII, The Flame of Fate. Yeah, so there have been a lot of rumbling that, hey, when's Dragon Quest XII? I think it's a good time to do it. I heard people working on it. So they finally showed a teaser title page of Dragon Quest XII. Unfortunately, they're not going to say much what it is, what's the story behind it. It said it's not even going to come out for a long time. It could be late 2022 or even 2023. According to Yuji Horii. Can't say much about it. Which platform? Again, they don't know. And apparently this one's going to be a worldwide release. So, yes, most of this game I mentioned, most of them are worldwide release. Dragon Quest XII, Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, those are worldwide release. Dragon Quest X Online, not so much because it's not going to come out ever. Offline possibility, you have to look into it. But then of course the mobile game and Dragon Quest Treasure, definitely not so much because, well, they're like spin-off or whatever. But my overall thoughts of the presentation, I think it's good. Finally, I'm surprised again, Dragon Quest, because the franchise was never ever been a worldwide release because, like I said, unlike Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest are not so much popular in the West versus in Japan. Final Fantasy much bigger there. So, but surprisingly, going worldwide, that's something that's thumbs up. So that means they're believing on their international fan that hey, there is going to be Dragon Quest fan there. They're willing to buy it. So please, show your support for them. So they said, there you go. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Dragon Quest 35th anniversary presentation. Good games are coming out. Yeah, I mean Dragon Quest X online, never, ever, ever, ever. But at the same time, hey, you got the offline mode. Hey, why not there? And of course, Dragon Quest 12, the most anticipating rumor that they say, they gotta release it. There you go. It's gonna be out again when? Probably not for a while there. So with that, I'll see you guys later.